I won the lottery. Well, the backpacking lottery. Most people are aware of the lottery permit system that allows you to camp on really popular areas like the Wonderland Trail in Washington, the John Muir Trail in California. But what if I were to tell you that snagging one of those permits was a cakewalk compared to the one that I got? Enchantment Lakes, Washington. This area has 5 zones that you can apply to camp in. Some of the odds of winning these zones aren't that terrible, but when you win, you can only camp in that one specific zone, with the exception of the core. The Enchantments core is by far the most sought after permit. Not only is it the most rugged and beautiful area of the Enchantments, but this permit allows you to actually camp in any of the 5 zones. The chances of winning a core permit is less than 1%. And after going out there, I talked to multiple people that have been in the lottery system for over 12 years trying to get one. This is a backpacking trip of a lifetime. So when I got the opportunity, when I got invited out for 5 days, so I didn't actually win the lottery, but this guy did. So I booked a plane ticket, flew 2,000 miles across the country to hike with 3 people that I've never met. This was an adventure. And we're there. We're already climbing. We've gone 4 miles in for the day. Finally starting to get out of the green tunnel, climbing up the mountain here. I'll tell you right now, my pack feels amazing. I did such a better job this time of dialing in my weight. 25 pounder. I rewarded myself, threw another beer in there. Good behavior, good packing. So we're at 26 now. Now it's pretty early, but we've been pretty much climbing all day, so it's been taking us a little bit of time. So we're doing a point-to-point in the Enchantments, the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. 4 nights, 5 days. We actually staged last night at a nearby campground, did a little car camping, set the tent up, camped there overnight. So it's gonna be 5 nights in the tent this week, which I couldn't be more excited for, especially with views like this that we're gonna encounter all week long. I'm just so pumped for this trip. Well, we are at 5,200 feet elevation, still climbing. I figured we would have been there by now. I got almost 5 miles on my watch. We started at 3,400, so quite a bit of climbing today, but it's only noon, so we're gonna get there probably within the next mile, I'm hoping. And then we just have a nice long day at a beautiful campsite by a lake. So I can't remember the last time I actually sat at camp for a really, really long time. It seems like all the trips I've been doing recently have been pretty high mileage, getting to camp, setting up and going to bed. This is gonna be a little bit different pace on this trip, which I'm totally okay with. Once in a lifetime, opportunity to camp in the core. I didn't really eat breakfast or lunch today. I snacked a little bit on the trail, but I was super hungry, so I ate my dinner about 3 o'clock, but I made mashed potatoes and stuffing, chicken. It was so good. Probably because I didn't eat all day, but it was literally one of the best backcountry meals I've ever had. So we're posted up right alongside this little lake. It's not as picturesque in blue as the other one, but I'm probably gonna go over there. But yeah, I mean, dude, great trip out here so far. The dudes out here that I literally have never met before until now, everybody's really cool. I'll introduce you to them tomorrow. It is literally, no joke, exceeding my expectations. That doesn't really happen a lot. Normally you see pictures and things kind of pan out the way you think. That is the most impressive rock face I've ever seen. It probably doesn't come off on camera because this camera is such a wide lens. That is huge, and that's our pass in the morning. When I go over here, I'm gonna give you a better view of exactly what we're doing tomorrow, which is insane. Made the trek back up here with Danny.
Yeah.
Gonna chill in our Helinox chairs. Got a little Coors Light here, and that is Asgard Pass. That is the crazy pass we're doing in the morning. Now I've done like some decent elevation gains in short distances. That is 2,000 feet in less than a mile.
I think it's like a little more than 3/4, but regardless, it's steep.
Regardless, it's gonna suck. We're getting up super early in the morning. Like, I think we're gonna be on the trail at 5:30, so that way the sun will be on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully we can do that in the shade. It's gonna be interesting. Danny's done it before, so he's like our trail guide.
Trail guide, the Sherpa.
He's our Sherpa tomorrow. He's gonna carry all our gear for us. Yep. I'm excited. I'm really stoked. It's really cool to be able to like stare at this rock face today, and it just looks like, I know pictures don't do it justice. It looks completely vertical, so it'll be fun. But we're just gonna sit here and chill. Maybe let the sun set a little bit more before we go back, and just enjoy this $1 million view. So we're up on this rock face. It's right up from where we're camped down here. And we have this beautiful mountain glow with the reflection in the water. Like, I'm not a good photographer by any means, but I swear I just took the best photos of my life. We're up and at it. It's about 5:30 now, which is when we were going to start. Len over here checked the forecast for the day, and it kind of rained a little bit this morning, and the forecast is cloudy, so we're not going to have to deal with like a ton of exposure and sunlight going up this pass. So we're taking it a little bit easier, making some breakfast, having some coffee. Yeah, just preparing. We probably have maybe a mile to the approach for the murder climb. It's gonna be insane. You only peed your pants a little bit?
Just peed them a little bit.
All right, well, we are about ready to start hiking up here. It's 6:51. A little bit later we wanted to get started, but it's cool and there's not a lot of sun, so I don't think that's gonna bite us in the ass. But let me show you who I'm out here hiking with. I've never met these guys before, so I was a little skeptical, but they turned out to be a good group. So this is Danny. Danny's got a channel, Danny Schaefer, yep. And this is the man, Len. He's the one, despite the thumbnail and the title, he's the one that got the permit. He was nice enough to invite me out here. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Over here is Jesse, seen back in the tree. That's Len's son. Great group of guys. Now it's time to get to the approach, start the murder climb. I literally do not know what to expect because I've never done elevation this steep, like, ever. So we'll see.
2,000 feet, less than a mile.
Whoop whoop. Hiking alongside the blue lake here, and we can see the pass right there. That's where we're going. So far the trail down here, it's kind of technical. A lot of roots and rocks. You really got to watch where you put your foot.
Oh, seriously, it really does. I'm psyching myself up.
Yeah, you do that.
Huh, Bryce?
Yeah.
Bryce, can I have a piggyback?
Climbing down into the boulder field here now. The skies are very gray and ominous. It was sprinkling on and off earlier. A lot of thunder and lightning last night too, so kind of keeping our eye on the weather. Now this pass, it's pretty serious. People die up here. There's big holes and caves, and apparently if you go up in the winter, like Danny went up in the winter one time, he said, and he was like over the waterfall on the dangerous side or something.
Yeah, we were led astray by other hikers, so.
Don't listen to other hikers. Buddy. Well, we're at the approach. Looks like the flat is done for the day.
Making it.
Making our way up the mountain. We can see Len and Jesse down there, really soaking it all in. It's no rush because once we crest this, we're going to be in the core, in the Enchantments. I honestly have no idea what to expect once we get over there. Well, I'm 2 miles in for the day. We're at 6,600 feet. And it looks like we're about halfway. Oh my gosh. We're finally near the top. We've definitely ran into some weather. It's been pouring on us like the last quarter of this climb. My hands are completely numb, and I think I have the end in sight. About to crest over here and see what our view is. Oh, wow. Wow, we're in a crater, man.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So we're up in a different world now. Hope my little tent that does bad in high wind is okay. It will be a good first run for it.
I'm gonna be hearing a knock on my tent door tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to snuggle in with Danny. I don't know, I don't think yours would be the first choice. Those other guys have bigger, roomier tents. So this is Isolation Lake. We're kind of looking for a campsite around here because it's literally right over where we crested Asgard Pass. That way when they get here, like, we'll kind of already have a camp established at least. Not seeing a whole lot of great camping options here. There was a spot over there that could hold 2 tents, but we're looking for something that holds 4. Well, we made it to camp. This is our setup here. And we got this nice little view of this little lake here. We're very, very close to where we crossed over because we didn't want to hike much farther after that pass. That pass was rough, but it was worth it. I mean, we're gonna sleep good tonight. I think I'm gonna do an early dinner tonight because I have not eaten much today.
Oh, never mind, I found it.
Found your rubber?
Yeah, I found my rubber, I'm good.
Woo! Boiling already. Cool?
Cool gruel.
Chicken and dumplings.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
I've never had it.
I've had it before.
Eating chicken and... I'm talking to the camera, sorry. What?
Oh, you're talking to the camera?
I was going to.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Did I meet her?
Yeah.
I mean, I was there. I took their picture.
Oh, you did?
She looked right past me like I wasn't there. No, I mean, I wasn't going to say nothing. I gave Danny his moment. I wasn't going to be like, well, you know, I got a channel too.
I suppose it probably would have been, you know, cool if the person who was recognized would have mentioned you.
Oh, he did actually.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And she said not one thing.
Yeah.
She didn't even ask nothing. She just kept looking at you with her googly eyes. All right, so let's go for the camp tour as I'm drinking my coffee. I got the new tent here. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday. It's the Big Agnes Fly Creek. Len is here repping a new HVUV Copper Spur.
L2 Copper Spur, yep.
The Copper Spur 2.
With the awnings.
With the awnings. He's super bougie. Jesse Boy over here has got another Copper Spur. Danny Boy
yeah.
Oh, look at you with your gravity-fed drink
like that?
system. He's got a tent that I almost bought one of these once. I've always been interested in them. It's a tarp tent Pro Trail. It's pretty cool. I like it. Dyneema, not a bad design. A little tricky to set up in the wind.
You guys don't have trekking poles laying out anywhere, do you?
No.
Yeah.
His are on his tent, like right there in the bottom.
I've never heard of the meaning trekking pole.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
Anything
the
with
solder in
salt.
your hands gets on the...
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, he's going right to your pee.
Well, almost.
Shit. I'm filming me, filming goats. So these goats have been going all around our camp. I think they're just like casing the joint. Just walked up here on top of this rock that it's like, I don't know, 50 feet above our campsite to get the full 360 view of the mountain glow. It was really ominous and cloudy all day. Luckily, we didn't get rained on after we got to camp, so that was nice. Blue skies kind of came out just in time, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This area is literally mind-blowing. Like, I can see why it's so popular and why the permit system is so hard to, you know, get one or to win the lottery. Oh man, it just keeps getting better too. We're camped down there. Tomorrow gonna be a lot easier day, but we're in the core. We're in the core now, so it's just gonna be awesome. Going in for the night? We might be swimming.
Yeah.
It's cold though.
It's cool.